Hello, hello, welcome to my kingdom. Today I'm working on my Versys, so if you're interested, don't go anywhere. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm working on my Versys, so let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I had a very good plan at the end of the last year to clean my Versys properly, but of course life had different plans for me, and I had to deal with life problems first, and it was just not enough time to deal with Versys. But I have time now, so I'm gonna take care of it. So I'm gonna clean the Versys properly. And I don't mean clean from outside, because the Versy is washed up, so it's not very dirty. But underneath the fairing, I'm sure there is a lot of dirt and a lot of filth. Because I was riding a lot in the summer, it was raining a lot, so we've been riding in the rain. In a very dusty roads in the Alps, so I'm sure there is a lot of filth underneath. I'm gonna remove all the fairing in the bike. I'm gonna clean everything very nicely. I have to polish the screen because it has some scratches. They're not very big, but you know I like my screen clear and clean. So I'm gonna do that. The other issue that I have with the Versys are the brakes. They became very noisy, very squeaky. I have to deal with that problem, so I'm gonna remove all the brakes, I'm gonna clean them, and we'll see if that help. If not, yeah, then I'm gonna look for other solution for that. But let's try the cleaning first. I will probably clean my exhaust pipes as well, because they not nice anymore, which is a bit a challenge because they're not the same as on my previous Versys 1000 from 2018. They're more complicated here, so it's a little bit spaghetti here, so it's gonna be a bit difficult to clean them nicely. But you know me, I like challenge, so we'll see. So that's my plan for the next few days. Without further ado, let's get started. First thing I'm gonna remove is this guy. If you haven't seen my travel videos, I'm gonna put a link somewhere here. And if you saw my travel videos, you already know that this is Ollie. And there is a few interesting facts about elephant Ollie. Ollie is probably the only elephant that travels on a motorcycle. I'm not 100% sure about it, but I didn't see any other elephants traveling on a motorcycle. So I would say he is the one. At least he is the first, I hope. However, there is one more interesting fact about Ollie. Ollie is the only elephant in the world that hibernates for the winter. And he spent the whole winter here in the garage. He's not fully awake yet because it's still winter. So I have to handle him very carefully. He can be a little bit grumpy, but you know, he's just fluff elephant. So I think I can handle it. Come on now. Come on, Ollie. Let's go. One. It looks like awake, Ollie. I'm gonna take the screen to home. I'm gonna soak it in the warm water. Then I'm gonna clean it. And then I'm gonna polish it, clean it again. And then I can put the screen back. Let's do the other things. So far so good. Well, the bike is pretty naked, as you can see, and all the parts are hanging here, all the fairings. So it is time to clean them up. So let's do that. Here. Well, the bike is washed and clean. It took me a while to do it. The biggest job is done, and right now I'm gonna do some mechanical stuff. And today I'm gonna clean the chain because it's filthy, and I'm gonna clean the chain sprocket cover because that's the place where the grease collects. So I'm sure it's filthy in there. So that's the job for now. As you probably noticed for yourself, I'm using now a dry loop. Before I was using the model chain loop, and then I switched for the dry loop. But of course there is nothing wrong with the model. It's a very good chain loop. I was using it for years and my chain was always quiet, always good condition. There is nothing wrong about it. The only problem with this is that it makes my bike dirty. And that means that the wheel and the furring around here and the chain is quite greasy after some time, and every time I wash the bike I have to use the chain cleaner to clean all the grease from wheel and other parts. So I switched for the dry loop. I thought to myself, yeah, I'm just gonna try it, we'll see. And it's actually working perfectly. It's lubricating the chain very good, that's most important. The chain is very quiet and yeah, there is no problem at all with it. But the difference is there is not so much mess on the wheel and on the fairing. It's not making my bike dirty. I would say it's about 70% less grease on the other parts than with the regular chain loop. So I'm quite happy about that. The only thing is, when you spray it, you have to wait 45 minutes before you go anywhere, because it's called dry loop, but actually it's not dry, it's very liquidy. And when you spray too much, it's dropping on the floor. So you have to wait. After 45 minutes, it's getting very thick and very sticky, and then there is no dropping anymore. So that's the only difference between those two. So I'm happy with it. Maybe you should try if you want, of course, and yeah, maybe it's gonna work for you as well. It don't have to be this one, it can be something else. I have experience with this one, so I can say, yeah, it's reasonably good. Okay, cover is clean, chain is clean, everything around here is clean. Chain is lubricated, so that's this. So this part is done. Let's do the other job. And my next job is an exhaust. I'm gonna clean it / polish it, as I did on my previous Versys. It did look good on my previous Versys. However, these exhaust pipes are a bit different. As you can see, I already started yesterday, so I'm gonna do the rest. I just made a test. These pipes are different than in my previous Versys for two reasons. First of all, the shape is different, and I think the material, the steel, is different, because the pipes in my previous Versys 2018, they were silver color, very shiny. These ones, from the beginning, they have a golden tint in it, so I'm not sure, but I think the stainless steel grade is different for these pipes. So I don't think I'm gonna get very nice and shiny as in my previous Versys, but if they're cleaner than this, I'm happy. So I will try to make them beautiful again. And to do that, I need, of course, my bell gum and a few old socks. Let's get started. Well, this job is done. Took me about 2 hours to get to this point. So I can definitely say that this job is labor intensive, but it's looking good. I'm quite happy with the end result. So it was worth it. And by the way, this little bottle, a can, flask, whatever you want to call it, it's still something in it, but it is enough to clean your exhaust 3 times. So I think that's not bad. Probably if you're gonna be very careful with it, maybe you can do it 4 times, but I didn't care for that. I was just using as much as it was needed, so 3 times for me. My next and my last job on the bike is to clean the brakes, the squeaky brakes on the front. The rear brake is not squeaky, there is nothing wrong with it, but I decided to clean it anyway because it's dirty. So I will begin with the rear brake. And for that I'm gonna remove the muffler. It's gonna be much easier. It's just 2 bolts, so not so much work. So yeah, let's do that. Well, ladies and gents, it is done. I did what I planned to do, so I cleaned the bike all over. I check everything. I clean the chain and chain sprocket cover. I clean and polished the exhaust pipes. They're looking very good. And what was most important for me, I cleaned all brakes, front brakes and rear brake. That's everything done. And now what is left to do is, I have to install all those things what you see on the wall. So all the fairings. And of course, I will begin with rear fender because the exhaust is not here, so it's gonna be much easier. So I'm starting with this, then I'm gonna put in exhaust, and the rest, we'll see about it. I don't have a precise plan, but it has to be in the right order, otherwise it won't fit. So let's do it. Well, bike is done. It is cleaned, it is polished, it's fixed what was broken, everything is checked, so I'm ready for a new season. The only problem is the new season is not coming. still very cold and very wet. I will have to wait a little bit longer. But it will come the day that we will go on the road again. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and of course to the next one.